Hello, awesome people. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Solomon. Thank you very much for clicking. In today's video, me and you are going to look at how to come out with this program outline you can see on your screen. So without further ado, let's get into it. So you can see everything from here. Here is the inside of the program outline, and also this is the outside of the program outline. So let's see how we can come up with this same idea. So first of all, we are going to create our new document, and you have been on this channel for a long time, you will know how to create a new document. All right, so Ctrl+N to create a new document. So you can go to file over here, then you click on new and you create a new document. I'll select A4. So let's go to print, and under print, let's select A4, and under the orientation, let's select landscape and click on OK. So a new canvas is going to open just like this in Photoshop for you. All right, so then from here, we are going to divide this one into three, like you can see over here. So I'll go to view over here. I'll come all the way here to guidelines, okay, and then I'll select a new guide layout, okay. Then I'm going to uncheck the rows and check the columns. I'm going to make this one 3, and then with the gutter, let's make it 0 and click on OK. So with just 3 steps, we have been able to, divide this one into 3. All right, then from here, let's see how to come out with this background, and we are going to use the same idea to, do the other one. So I have some images over here, and please, I'm going to leave a link in the description below so that you guys can get access to the files and you follow along with me. And also, please, if you like this PSD file, okay, you can get it on our digital store, okay. So you go there, purchase it so that we can also get coins to buy credit and come here to deliver for you guys, okay. So let's go and look for the file. So I think I have them here. All right, so this is the image that we are going to use. So I'm going to click and drag it into Photoshop just like this, and let's position this one here, and I'm going to increase it just like this, okay. So let me try to increase it more. All right, then from here, I'm going to make a duplicate. So to make a duplicate is super easy. You can click on Ctrl+J to make a duplicate, and then we click and drag it all over here. Then I'm going to flip this one around, okay. So to flip this one around, Ctrl+T, and then I'm going to flip the canvas, or I'm going to flip this one horizontal so that I'm going to get other version of this like this, and I'm going to click on OK. So you can see that it is not too much out. So with that one, we can create a new layer. So I'll come all the way here and click on this one to create a brown new layer. Then with the help of the brush tool, let's increase the size of this and select white as our foreground color. I'm going to click here just like this, to fill this one with a new white color. So let's see, this is before and this is after, okay. So we have covered most part of it, and it is not disturbing because we are going to add these informations on it, okay. So from here, someone may ask, this is too much. So what we can do is that we can come all the way to opacity and reduce the opacity a bit. All right, so when we reduce the opacity, we are going to get something like this. Then also with the help of the rectangle tool, let's create a rectangle, okay, just like this. And I'm going to corner the edges just like this, and also reduce the opacity of this one to, let's say, 50. Let's try to increase the top and down just like this, okay. Then I'm going to make a duplicate into the middle and make another duplicate here just like this. So you can see in simple steps we have been able to reach here. So the next one is we are going to bring the names of these, and you know how we go about this. It's just about typing them. So I'm just going to quickly bring those in so that we can move fast forward and do other things, okay. All right guys, so if you add all these details, this is what you are going to add, or this is what you are going to get, okay. So I just add these details. You are welcome to the solemnization of the Holy marshalling between the names. So I use a font called this. Okay, so if you don't have this font, please, you can go to Google and download this font. Okay, it's free to use. Okay, it's free to use. All right, and this is the second font that I use, and most of you guys know the font that I love and I use it the most. That's Open Sans. Okay, so the same thing, and I just got this ring from Google. I downloaded that to include that. Okay, so without much ado, let's add the other details so that we can move on with the other important details. Okay, so normally when I design this one, I move on to the next page. Okay, before I come and fill this one. So what I do most cases is that I'll come to image. Okay, so under image, then I'll come all the way to duplicate. Okay, so I'm going to duplicate the layer, and I can see maybe this is the inner of the program outline. So I'll click on OK to review what I just duplicated. Okay, then from here we can highlight this. So when you are trying to highlight, it is going to give you a warning. So what most at times I like to do is that I'll just highlight the top just like this, Control plus G, without highlighting any text. Then I'll click on the lock, and let's say that was the background. So everything is locked on a level with the text or those things that I didn't highlight it. Okay, so from here, let's delete this one, and this is going to be for the inside. Okay, so the inside too, let's quickly add the information for you guys to see. All right, so if I add the details over here, so you can see this is normal font that I use. You can use Open Sans, but in this case I use a common font. Okay, but I'll be glad if you can stay consistent and use one font throughout. Okay, so and also this one I use a gradient on this text. Okay, to have this effect. So this is the gradients. You can create it yourself. Then we added the names. Okay, normally when you are adding plenty names, I think we have the names over here. That, let's say this is the name that I'm going to add. You just copy. Then when you come here, when you select the text tool, you click and drag just like this to create a bounding box for you. Okay, then Control plus V to paste in the text, and boom. And then normally I do left alignment to get this, and also leave it as a small case. So it is that process that I took to achieve this result. So quickly, let me fill in the other details so that we can move forward. So with the other details added, this is where we are now, and small we are moving forward. So let's go back to the first one and continue the information from the order of service. Then the next details is also going to follow along. Okay, all right, so these are the last details that we are going to add, and you can see how nice it is looking. Please, if you are enjoying this video, don't forget to hit on the subscribe button. Not just subscribing, turn on the post notification bell so that you, my friend, will never miss other interesting video like this in the future. Make sure you like, subscribe, and also get this PSD file from our digital store. Until next time, I'm out.